Hello. Hello, hello, hello. 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 Anybody there? Hello. Hello. Bear with me. Hello. And welcome. It is game time. It is time for the start of a favourable run. I don't want to sit here, very off-centre. I don't want to sit here and spew off this whole thing of, well, we might come across some tricky games here and there. No, we did well. We did very, very well in our run up to the international break. The kickoff is in 29 minutes. Rufus is doing great. I don't want to hear people come up with excuses if we lose today. This is the beginning of a very, 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 very important run for Chelsea Football Club in the run up to the new year, Christmas, whatever you want to call it. In terms of that's when football kind of holds off for well, not even a few days. We've got the 30th and then we've got the 6th. But I don't want to hear excuses. I'm coming into this game. My prediction is 3-1 Chelsea. I do think we still concede because it's inevitable. But at the same time, losing is not really a factor that I want to consider because, yes, Maresca's back at the King Power. Yes, we're off of an international break. Mistakes can happen. Issues can arise. We're without several players. No Malo Gusto. No Reece James once again. No Pedro Neto. Just to name a few. We'll get into the lineup in just a second. Who was it? Reece, you said feels like ages since we've had a watch along. I missed the Noah game because I was ill, I think. Oh no, I had a family, well not family, but a friend's sort of situation. Now that I remember, but an emergency, something happened. I couldn't do the stream. And then I was on pitch side for the Arsenal game, just as you do for a second time, making an appearance on there. And so that I've missed 2 games and the international break happened as well. So it's been a while. It's been has it been a month? Has it been a month since I've done a watch-along on here? It must be. My last watch-along was Man United, and that was the 3rd of November. It's been 20 days. 20 days since I've done a watch-along on here. I've been slacking. I have been slacking. But no, nevertheless, we are going to get into the lineup for today. If we just bear with. Where are we? There we are. Strange lineup. It is a little strange. Sanchez in goal. No change there. And then immediately you think on the left-hand side, it's all tickety-boo. It's all hunky-dory. It's Cucurella and Colwill. Normal. It's just not what you want to see, really, is it? On your Saturday or early Saturday morning, early Saturday afternoon. Sorry, it's not really. It's not really something that you want to wake up to. In terms of your lineup, and no less. No less. This monstrosity as well. Fofana at right back is not really. I don't think we're going to set up like this. I don't think that this is going to be what we're going to see. there's going to be some sort of, Maresca magic on show here that's going to make this all look correct. I wouldn't be surprised if it's Fofana, Badiashile, and Colwill, and then Cucurella somehow is implemented into the midfield. He's obviously going to be the inverted fullback anyway. So, it is what it is. Another thing, and yes, I know Lavia is not 100%, but we are playing with fire here, boys and girls. We are risking a lot here. We're risking £250 million here, ladies and gentlemen. And that is these two. That is these two right here. Not including, I'll try and get him out of it. These two right here. Moise Caicedo and Enzo Fernandez starting together after both having just returned from international duty, of course, South America, and you know what that's like. Enzo Fernandez always looking for an excuse not to play. Caicedo as well. I'm only joking, but you know what I mean. It's become part and parcel with these types of players that when they go on international duty, that we don't see them for at least a game so that they can recover. Caicedo has just had a child. Reese, Reese has just said. Enzo has just come back from South America. It's just a recipe for disaster, I think. I'm not already making excuses. I was just saying how I don't want to hear excuses, but if things go wrong in midfield, we know why. We know why. Understandably, Caicedo's mind is going to be elsewhere, but at the same time, when your child has just been born, you want to get a win right after that, surely. You want to cement their birth with a victory. All the same, in midfield in front of them, we got Cole Palmer. Madueke on the right, did well for England on the international break. Jackson up top. And the man, Joao Felix, gets a chance to strike his stuff, do his thing in his first ever start in the Premier League for Chelsea since we bought him. We'll see how it goes. Again, I don't really see him playing here. I think that it's just going to be a bit of a fucking free-for-all, if you ask me. On the bench, we do have the likes of... We've got 2 goalkeepers on the bench, because why not? Bettinelli. It's obviously because Malo Gusto is ill. He was sick last night, much like myself. But I've recovered, unlike Malo Gusto, unfortunately. I'd rather him than me recover. Tossing on the bench, Renato Vega. We've got Lavia. We've got Dewsbury Hall. We've got Jadon Sancho, who's linked with a move to Tottenham Hotspur, apparently. The international break is over, guys. The international break is well and truly over. There's no need for such ridiculous headlines anymore. There's no need. It's over. Put your fucking Mickey Mouse headlines to in the bin. It's not going to fool anyone. Sancho to Tottenham is not going to fucking happen. At least I don't think it will. Mudryk and Nkunku on the bench. I think Nkunku going to Tottenham is a bigger chance to go there than Sancho, if you ask me, with how things are going for Nkunku. Besides that, it's it's one of those games where we come into this right off the international break and you just worry a little, don't you? You just think, how could this go wrong? We are doing really well so far this season. Again, we've got a potential 24 points up for grabs between now and the new year. I predict 18 points. I think we lose 4 points from draws. I do genuinely think we win the rest. I genuinely think we win the rest. I need to look up so I'll remind you of our fixtures, right? And you tell me. We've got Leicester. I'll do Premier League because that's all I'm really focused on right now. Leicester, win. So that's 3 points. Villa, they're a bit stinky at the moment, you know. Aura, thank you very much, mate. Aston Villa, a bit stinky. I think they're on 3 back-to-back defeats in the Premier League, or 2 back-to-back defeats. So either they're going to come out all guns blazing, or, you know, it's just an inevitable drop points against them. But they aren't doing as well as they once were. So I actually think we're going to win that one as well. 6 points there. I think we beat I think we beat Southampton. So that's 9 points. Tottenham, I genuinely think we're going to beat them as well. Even more so because it's away from home. Even more so because it's away from home. That's how I'm confident about that one. Obviously, that's going to come and bite me on the arse, but only time will tell. So what's that? 3, 6, 9, 12 points. We're halfway there. That is a burnt cup of coffee. I've got to tell you that one. Brentford's, I reckon, could be one of those games we draw, you know. I reckon it could be one of those games that we draw. So I'm going to go with a point there. That's 13. We beat Everton. What's that? That's 16. And then I reckon we draw one of these games. I reckon we draw against Ipswich, you know. So that's 17. 20 points, because I reckon we beat Fulham. 20. I'm changing my mind from 20 to... That doesn't even fucking make sense, does it? I don't think I've even done the maths right there. If it's a possible 24, I've got 20. Oh, no. I don't know. You know what... you know what I'm trying to say. Maths has never been my strong suit. But either way... Gusto's he's got a dicky tummy. He's not well. He's poorly. He's sick. He's not feeling 100% from last night. I do think there's one of these games we're gonna draw unnecessarily. I don't think we lose a game during this run. Neto is he picked up a knock in international duty, so is unavailable for this game. If Sancho has a bad game again, should he be benched for the Christmas period? He won't be. He won't be. Freedom, welcome. CM Punk is the 5th member of the OG bloodline. It had to be Brock Lesnar. It had to be Brock Lesnar. When you get Paul Heyman on, the wise man is back. You need a big old name, and Brock Lesnar was the only one. CM Punk, no one cares. No one cares. It had to be Brock. Such a big return that it would have been. I'm devastated. I'm absolutely, truly devastated. We are doing well in terms of time. We've got 17 minutes or so. Please do like the stream on YouTube if you're watching, youtube.com/ChelseaFansXI. If you're watching on TikTok, the link for the YouTube stream is in the description, It's in my bio, sorry. So please do head on over there. I'm trying to reach 10,000 subscribers. So if you're watching on YouTube and you haven't done so already, please do subscribe, hit the bell notification so that you don't miss any future content on the channel. We've got a host of games coming up over this, build up to the Christmas period. We've got Leicester, we've got Heidenheim, we've got Aston Villa, Southampton, Tottenham, Astana, which is a 3:30 p.m. Kickoff in the UK on a Thursday afternoon. So join me for that if you aren't at school, if you aren't at work. I'm going to be doing the stream. I look forward to seeing you all there. Then we got Brentford, Shamrock Rovers, Everton, Fulham, and then we finish off with Ipswich. I'm not going to be doing the Ipswich game in terms of watch along, as I'm going to be away with family for Christmas. But other than that, we're doing every single other game. I will have missed a record amount of games this season because of going on pitch side and being ill and stuff going on. It's it is what it is. We are creeping so very slowly towards 10,000 subscribers. My good God. But we're going to get there before the new year. I fucking hope and pray to God that is the case. Tastes like ass. But yeah, it's a game where, Leicester aren't doing well themselves either in terms of their team. Abdul Fatawu, whatever his name is. He's arguably their best player this season from all accounts. From what I've seen, he's torn his ACL, so he's out. Jamie Vardy is managing a back problem but has returned to training. He doesn't start today, I don't believe. He does start. Excuse me. He has started. It's gonna be Jamie Vardy, hopefully not having a party. He starts up top for them. He is their top scorer as well, might I add. So there's that. But also, what else is it? Patson Daka is fit after 3 months out with an ankle injury. Except, again, he doesn't start for them. It is Jamie Vardy instead. Predictions-wise, I've said I'm going to go with 3-1 Chelsea. I think Joao Felix, Palmer, and Jackson all score today. Maybe Madueke gets on the score sheet in some way or form, in some capacity, whether that be an assist as well. Only time will tell. I'm a little bit shaky, a little bit worried in terms of our defence, but I don't know if that's more down to Badiashile being in the lineup or Fofana at right back. We'll have to wait and see. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd be remiss if I didn't do one. It's been a while. I'm a little bit rusty. But you know what time it is. It's 10 o'clock! And hopefully it is indeed ends o'clock for us rather than for Leicester, who will most definitely know the ins and outs of Enzo Maresca's game. But again, Enzo Maresca, he knows his former sides. He knows his former side. Shamrock Rovers is at home, unfortunately. That would have been a good one to go on the road for. But yeah, it's a really hard game to predict, this one, because whilst it is mostly coming down to former manager, former club, blah blah blah, at his old ground, I don't think that's necessarily now the issue, because both teams are missing key players. It's a really hard one to predict. You know, big up Reece James. Boys must win it today for him. What do we even say on the Reece James situation? That's like, without even trying to sound negative, because man, is it draining? Is it draining being a fan of Chelsea Football Club, but more so a fan of Reece James, who obviously he's going through it, so he's the one that has to deal with the issues the most. My thing is, we as fans are justified in being frustrated, but I would argue that many of us are not frustrated at him. We're not. I'm not frustrated at him. I'm frustrated at the situation. I'm frustrated that for whatever reason he can't stay fit. I'm not angry at him, which a lot of people seem to be from what I've seen. He's had a lot of backlash. The team's had a lot of backlash. People have been clowning him online and all sorts, which is obviously going to happen. I don't know why James would be upset by rival fans being, bantering him and whatnot, but it's if you are a so-called Chelsea fan and you're sending hate his way, or you're taking the piss out of him, then give yourself a look in the mirror, for Christ's sake. Have a word with yourself, because at the same time, I will stress, I feel like Lewis Lee. I do read the chat. At this point, I see him retiring as more of a likelihood to happen than him coming back and having a very, very fruitful and fit career. And that's no disrespect to him. I'm just going off the fact that he's been injured so many times. It's a reality, I think, that needs to be spoken to him. That I don't know. You might need to reassess your options, mate, because it's devastating missing out on maybe one of, if not the most gifted right backs of the modern game, that we may never get to see do his thing. on the we got to see him do it on the grand stage, but you know, on a consistent and regular basis, it is a shame. I just don't I can't see a world in which there's ever a not like a completely 100% fit regular basis Reece James, and it's devastating. It really is a Wilshere type career. Yeah, the talent in abundance. You know, it's a shame. It really is. Oh. If you're watching on YouTube, please do smash the like button. Let's try and get to 50 likes before the game commences. Of course, in about 10 minutes' time, we will be underway. But we were 20 likes away, so please do keep smashing the like button. But yeah, you do have to feel for him. You really do. You got the beers already. It's not a game for that. It's certainly, well, I mean, each to their own. But it's for me. It's not. There's so many games between now and Christmas. I can't be drinking with every single one of them. Otherwise, it's gonna be a long old build up to the Christmas period. The game is on TNT Sports for those that are wondering rather. In the UK, it is on TNT, and I will check for you. Chelsea US TV schedule. It is on the USA Network, Universo, it's on Fubo, it's on DirecTV Stream, and it's on Sling Blue in the US of A, if you are wondering. Lineup for Leicester. They got Hermanson in goal. Justin. Is it Faye? Akoli, Christensen, Sumare, Winks, El Canous. You've got Ndidi, McAteer, and Vardy up top for Leicester today. 37 years of age. Goodness gracious me. He is by some margin the oldest player on the pitch. The nearest to him, I think, is Harry Winks with 28 years of age. And on our side, I think it's Sanchez with 27. I am older than every single one of our players today. And I probably have been this entire season. So, you know, I'm officially old. I'm officially old. In fact, I am older than every single one of the players on the pitch, bar Jamie Vardy. So that's quite sad, really, isn't it? 22 players on the pitch, and only one of them is older than me. It's a fucking sad life. What's happened to me? I'm feeling good. I crashed so hard last night. For some reason, I've been coming down with something. But I've woken up full of beans. I've got me coffee. I've got me water. I woke up, watched some SmackDown. The Wise Man is back. I'm a happy boy. Only time will tell how that goes. A lot of people don't like the lineup by the looks of it. Again, another thing. Only time will tell in that regard, because it's a strange one. It is, to say the least. It is a strange lineup. Again, Sanchez in goal, Fofana at right back. I can't see it. I just can't see this defense being it the whole game. We've got Tosin. How Badia Sheila started over Tosin Adarabioyo, I've got no idea. I really don't know. I don't know what Tosin has to do to get a start, but, you know, we'll see. Yeah, again, Nkunku not starting is really, really odd. Really, really odd. You know, you think, could have put Jackson on the left wing. You could have put Nkunku on the left wing. 6 out of 10. Is it Adarabioyo? I've kept calling him Adarabioyo. Is it Adarabioyo? Adarabioyo. I always do the AD rather than AR. If Nkunku keeps being benched, he will surely go to Man United. Well, it's funny you say that. I've already done a video on that. So thanks for plugging that or bringing that up, because if you wanted to see that, there is already links. Christopher Nkunku to Manchester United is certainly a possibility. Whether or not it happens, I'm leaning on the side of it will. And I know he's 27 now, but my words, I don't know what more he has to do, you know, to guarantee regular starts. Jackson always keeping it from him, but where would he play? Palmer as the centre man, you know, he'd obviously take the left wing if it was allowed, you know. It is what it is. I've got more views than the byline. Well, I don't think the byline is necessarily a very lively channel these days. 5 viewers. 5 viewers. Jackson needs to be benched. Ludicrous. Ludicrous. He'll score today. Mark my words. Mark my words. Here we go. Players are in the tunnel in typical fashion. Jamie Vardy has his Red Bull. All the players saying hello, all that bollocks. And we are shortly underway. Again, please do keep liking the video, liking the stream. Subscribe if you haven't done so already. We are, again, Jesus, snail's pace, but we're slowly but surely getting there to 10,000 subscribers. If we can get there before the new year, I would be forever grateful, because there's plenty of time still to go. It's going to be a squeeze. It's going to be a squeeze. Thoughts on Enzo's persistence with Noni despite poor numbers? And then as well, hi Harry, why is Madueke playing? He's not been good lately. I think it's more of a case of sticking to it. He'll come true. And it's the same with Sanchez, realistically. It's the same with Sanchez. There's not really much else. You know, Neto is injured. He's got a knock. It's not a career-defining injury. It's more of a knock that he got in international break. Thoughts on Misha? You know, we'll see. He's been better lately. I've got to give him that. He has been better lately. So there's not really much to criticise Mudryk at the moment. He's definitely on the best form of his life at Chelsea so far since he arrived. Everyone's saying that it's a bit too early for a Chelsea game and that their social battery is a little bit low. I would agree. But here we are. We've got to do what we've got to do. I would much rather, John, good to see you. I would much rather, for once, I'd love to know our records. I'd love to know our record at 12:30 kickoffs recently, because I'm fairly sure it's not great. Is our last 12:30 kickoff was against Man City on the opening day, or am I wrong? I think I'm probably wrong with that one. There's definitely one that's happened recently where we lost, so it wasn't Liverpool. So it must have been City, or we drew. Was it like a really annoying draw? Whopper Supper, thank you for subscribing. Big up Scotland. I am half, I guess half. My dad's side is entirely Scottish, so he's an absolute Cockney geezer, but the rest of his family is entirely Glaswegian. So I was there this time last year, and I came back and I had coronavirus. I was not very well at all. Edinburgh was an absolute disaster because it was pissing down with rain, which it's Scotland, so what do you expect? But at the same time, the Christmas markets it is what it is. But yeah, I had COVID out the arse. I was so ill. It was probably one of the most ill I've ever been in my entire life. And I've never had the vaccine. I was one of those people I managed to steer clear of, not steer clear, but I just never got it done. So I've never had the vaccine, never had a booster or anything like that. And so when it hit me, good God, did it hit me like a fucking ton of bricks? Do you know what I mean? So, I'm not anti-vax. I'm not getting into this conversation. I'm not anti whatever. But with that, I just went so long without having the first one that I just thought, fuck it, I can't be. It was more I just couldn't be bothered, so I just stayed at home. And then I just waited it out to see if it was needed. And then no one's asking for it anymore, so I just thought, go on then. I just didn't get it. And I'm fine. I'm fine. Only had COVID once. And it was like 3 years after COVID even started. So, you know, it is what it is. Anyway, we are back. Yeah, my missus was not. She was worse. She was 100% worse. I was worried I was going to have to take her to hospital. When are you watching the match? As you can see there, that the timer has started, so the game is underway. Just feels like it was too rushed. Half the family escaped it. I think I'm the only person that I know that hasn't got it. Rudy, I don't have an opinion, mate. I don't know much about them. From what I've seen, it's not necessarily someone I would associate myself with, but there you go. It's you never know. You never know. Saw you on the Pitch Side channel. Big up. Really weird to think I've been on there. Not once, but I've been on there twice. Can you believe it? Little old me. Little old Harry. I've been on Pitch Side twice in the space of a month. I'm moving up in the world. But thank you. It's been great fun both times. Not much in the way of talking about actual football or the game itself, but, you know, it's not something I'm ever going to turn down. It's very last minute. They asked me like literally 2 hours before the game was kicking off if I wanted to come on. So I was like, yep, I'll be there. It was like 2.5 hours, but still. Colwill on the ball at the moment. Very slow start at the moment as he ball rolls it on the halfway line. João Felix gets through really nicely, and oh my words. Might have just been a bit too far in front of Cole Palmer there, but it was a fantastic chance. Fantastic chance. 10K stream for Christmas. I'm hoping so. The missus is going away. No offense to a very offensive thing, but cool. But yes, they have. I've been told it many a time. I'm hoping so. The missus is going away for a weekend soon, in a few weeks. So hopefully then is when I can do my 10-hour stream. Madueke crosses, back post, João Felix! He gets to it, sends it back to Cucurella. João's looking good so far, it's got to be said. Madueke cuts insides. Fouled, surely, yes. Free kick, yes. In a very, very good position here. A very good position. It's a little bit to the side and a bit too far out on second glance, but, you know. Good morning from San Diego, California, says Stranger in the Alps, 4:34 a.m. That is dedication. That is Angeline level of dedication. Goodness me. But welcome. I will try and bring you as much coverage as I possibly can. Cole Palmer, he's got his thermals and his gloves on. He dinks it in. Headed back across goal. Jamie Vardy clears it away. It's a stinker, really. Caicedo heads it back to Sanchez. Nice communication there between the two of them. In an otherwise poor season for communication in terms of, Robert Sanchez, Cucurella, Joao Felix. It's on TNT, Lewis, yeah. Here's Colwill on the halfway line, right on the centre spot. Finds Badiashile, who is playing as the left centre-back, it would seem, in this game. Joao Felix diving in really, really heavily there. Gets the ball. It's going to be a throw in, but it's a reckless challenge there, to say the least. All ball, absolutely none of the man, but still. It's a nice feel to the game so far. A nice and open game. It's a bit slow. It's a little bit slow, but it has so far all the makings of a Chelsea sort of game that we can control. I believe so far from what I see. But then again, if I'd said that on the playback, then I'd be getting a grilling because it's only been 5 minutes. So God forbid I say what I think of the game so far. What do I think of darts? I don't really watch it, to be honest with you. Not as much as everyone else that's tried to get on the bandwagon does. Great ball down the wing, finds Cucurella, first time cross. Cleared away only as far as Jackson, who picks it up, takes it outside the box, finds Caicedo, looks for the switch of play. Head concedes the ball, and it's cleared away as far as Colwill. Caicedo chests it down. Loses it, wins it back immediately, finds Madueke. Maybe a nice little 1-2. It's not really, and Harry Winks will look to usher that out of play. He doesn't. Swivels Madueke completely, sends him for a hot dog, and Leicester back in control of the ball for now as Cole Palmer looks to close down. They've done well to get out of that. Under pressure now. Referee won't blow the whistle. Chelsea winning the ball back very, very convincingly. And it's going to be a Chelsea throw in there after that passage of play. Felix is so poor. I feel like he's looked all right so far today. I feel like he's looked decent. He's looked all right in these opening 6-7 minutes or so. Enzo Fernandez, Palmer, out wide. Madueke getting a lot of the ball so far. Some ball rolls. Gets a corner ball. Chelsea corner. Not really something we've been great at this season. To the point where we just try and shoot from corners at some points in this season. We've taken it short and lost it straight away. Enzo Fernandez looks for the cross. Cleared away as far as Joao Felix. Cucurella, poor first touch from him. Lunges in, wins the ball back. Jackson gets it. Cucurella looks like it's still in. Somehow going to be a free kick to them. No idea. Cucurella is the only one that went to ground there. Badiashile with a poor header there. Wins back possession as the pass from the Leicester player goes straight into his feet. Madueke is a very greedy player sometimes. He is. I feel like Maresca definitely gives him the nod, though, to be like, just go for it. Like, you've got the quality to go it alone, so just do it. That's what I think. I think Maresca has a favourite, and his name is Noni Madueke. Fofana. Madueke, first time pass, looks for Enzo. Oh, don't kick it out. Just fucking carry on, man. Fuck's sake. It's not a head injury! Fuck's sake, man! I get it! I get it! He's up now! Wow! He fucking lost the ball! So he stayed on the ground. Oh, it's so frustrating. Kick it out if it's a head injury. The amount of fucking times. And then you kick it out and then they're back up on his feet. He might actually be quite hurt here, but still. He's fucked. So he's coming off. But at the same time, just play on, man. Doesn't have to be good sportsmanship all the time. Fuck's sake. We got Aston Villa next in the Premier League. We got Heidenheim on Thursday. And it's going to be Harry Winks coming off already. After that, I mean, he's back up on his feet. He might be fine. I don't think he's going to be. I think they are going to take him off. After all that, concussion. It wasn't a head injury at all. It's good sportsmanship. Oh, fuck off. Just play on. I feel like he has the same problem as Misha. They both choose the wrong idea and end up missing / being intercepted and or missing entirely. It's more or less the same, like you say, but Madueke gets a lot more of the, he scores a lot more, gets a lot more assists, whereas Mudryk just can't buy any luck. He can't do anything right. Bless him, he tries. He fucking tries, but it's just never good enough. You've got to take the advantage, yeah. You see it so many times as well when the player goes down and they pretend to be hurt. And then as soon as the ball goes up, they sit up and they're like, And you know they fucking faked it because they lost the ball. That's it. So unless it's a head injury, fucking play on. Unless his leg is snapped in half, play on. Play to the whistle. Madueke crosses it in, headed away. Not very well, though. Palmer brings it down. Enzo Fernandez, I need to sneeze. Oh, my God. Mudryk's the Ukrainian Werner. It's a good comparison. Enzo's looking decent today, I've got to say. He's looked all right. Ball comes in. It's Jackson. Doesn't quite get to it, but it's João Felix, who I cannot put into words how bad of a shot that was. I cannot. He has got all the space that he could possibly want. Good God. That was so poor from João Felix. Thank you. Pedro Neto he's got a knock from international duty, but he'll be fine apparently. That's a corner ball. Really well done by Enzo Fernandez there. Closing down his man. And wins the corner from something that you don't see that very often. Rijkaard, could you fuck off, mate? Thank you. You could have shot better than that. I probably could. Ball comes in. It's a great cross. Though fucking Felix goes for the shot. It's a much better chance. Or much better effort, rather. But it's just, it was never going to go in the back of the net. Again, got all the time in the world there, Joao Felix, but fucking blows it over the bar. Would love to see you as a ref. Get the fuck up. I'd be a no-nonsense referee. Tell you that much. Here's Jackson. Really putting on the pressure here. Fucking hell. Enzo. Jackson, what a goal! What a fucking goal! Nicholas Jackson ends the clock. He just would not give up. That is a fantastic striker's goal there. Time and time again, the defender on his back trying to win the ball, and he just kept coming. He just kept coming. Enzo does well to get the ball as well. Plays in Jackson. He just would not give up. And that right there, by the way, Christopher Nkunku would not be able to do that. There's no fucking chance. That is a fantastic goal. I said he'd score. I did. You're right. That is a fantastic goal from Nicholas Jackson. Unbelievable. It's scrappy. It is absolutely scrappy. But very, very, very well earned there by Nicholas Jackson. The defender just could not do enough. Anto, thank you very much, my man, for the €10. Really do appreciate it. Top 3, I assume you mean by as soon as that went in, that came through. So you had your finger on the buzzer there to send that over as soon as we score. Anto, thank you very, very much. Really do appreciate it. It's a great goal. It's a really, really good goal by Nicholas Jackson. It's, might I say, the kind of goal that has eluded us for the last couple of seasons, where you come into these games, you know it's going to be a bit scrappy, a bit, you know, niggly, a little bit like dirty. And Chelsea very seldom get those kinds of goals where it's gone in our right way. It's gone in the right direction towards, you know, a well-earned goal from us. You know, in types of games like this, where last season and the season before, we would struggle to get a result. I'm not saying for 1 second we're going to win here, but I'm saying goals like that are a good sign. Joao Felix, terrible from him there. But goals like that in games like this are what separates, you know, struggling to win to we've got a striker who could actually be decisive in the final third on his own. Yes, Enzo was obviously there to help, but 99% of that was Nicholas Jackson. Lovely touch there. This could be a fantastic goal as well. Enzo Fernandez having just an absolutely unbelievable game so far. He's looked really, really good. Really, really good. Jackson is him. Jackson is the reason Nkunku can't start for Chelsea, even though he's top scorer. Yeah, that was such a Drogba goal. That was such a Drogba goal. Badiashile. Colwell. Lovely play. The passing is exquisite so far in this game from Chelsea Football Club. Yeah, Nkunku doesn't score. That's no disrespect to Nkunku, but that is a proper striker, a big striker's goal, a big striker's goal. And Jackson has that over him. He's got the size. I just don't think Nkunku would have found another way, perhaps, maybe, but the way that Jackson went about it there, it was only going one place, and that was in the back of the net. Switch of play. He might get to this still, and he does. Fucking hell, the determination there from Madueke. Brilliant. Palmer brings it down. It's all going our way so far in this game. Here's Badiashile. Switch of play. Finds Cucurella on the left-hand sides. First time ball from Badiashile. It's absolutely fantastic. It finds its way to Madueke. What a cross from Badiashile that was. Say what you want about him. That was an absolutely fantastic cross from Badiashile. Didn't amount to anything in the end, unfortunately, but what a first-time cross that was. Cucurella tracked back brilliantly. Chelsea on the counter-attack, perhaps. Free kick given. Jackson. Chelsea, well and truly controlling the flow of the game, possession-wise, and just everything amazing so far, as John's just said. It's been a really good performance from everyone, I would say. Lovely ball from Badiashile once again, and Enzo Fernandez looks to thread the needle and finds Joao Felix. It's just cut out. Leicester can't do anything right now without losing the ball. They're looking pretty bad. Felix. Everyone's just walking about. There's no urgency. Palmer. I mean, ref for fucking read! Send him off! This has to go to VAR. He's just gone right through the back of Palmer there. He may well have fucking broken his Achilles. Palmer is writhing around in pain on the floor, and Didi has absolutely gone through the back of him. This has to be a red card. This has to be a red. It's a fucking dirty cunt! Send him off! That is a fucking filthy tackle. It's a red. If this ain't a fucking red. Bro, it's broken his Achilles. Fucking what? What? In what world is that not a red? What do you mean a red's harsh? He's just gone studs up down his Achilles, for fuck's sake. What are you talking about? How is that not a red card? Fucking smash it! Oh my god. I can't believe it. I'm fucking baffled. I'm lost for fucking words. I'm absolutely lost for words there. What more? What fucking more do you need to do to get sent off? Studs up down the back of his leg. Didn't go for the ball at all. I'm fucking... I don't even know the rules anymore. What the fuck do you do to get a red card? Studs up on his Achilles, behind, no contact, no attempts for the ball, but it's a yellow card. Fucking honestly. I'm so confused. It's a joke. It's a fucking joke. That has pissed me off so much. Oh. Football's so shit. English football is so fucking shit. It's so hard to enjoy football. We're fucking winning. And this is just taken, for some reason, all of the enjoyment out of the game for me. For like right now, anyway, just for the time being. I'm so disconnected from the fucking rules of the what the fuck? What the fuck what do you mean? That's just a yellow card. I'm so fucked off that's just like, and they just hurried it on. They were like, yeah, it's just a yellow, carry on. Fuck off. I think that's what's confused me the most is the swiftness. The speed at which that challenge got hurried on as if nothing had happened and if it was like a good tackle and that the referee had made a good decision there. We didn't see a VAR replay. We didn't see any slow-mo. We didn't see any close-ups. Nothing. Nothing. Not a single fucking thing did we see. We saw Palmer on the ground for 2 seconds. He was on the floor for more, but we saw a camera angle of him on the floor. We saw the initial replay of his ankle. And then that was it. No VAR replays, nothing. Fucking joke. Could have really fucked his season there. If that had gone any other, I'm assuming he got lucky there, Palmer, not to get hurt more. But I'm not being dramatic. That a tackle like that could have absolutely fucked Palmer's career. Not his career. Well, his career maybe, but his season or a few games or whatever. It's detrimental to our season. So for that, it's a fucking red. It's so fucking shit. He's hurt again. Brilliant tackle. Nutmegged him. Here's Felix. Fucking send him off. What is going on? Yo, fuck me. This fucking referee. Dirty Leicester cunts. The lot of them. They're going through us like butter. What is going on? That is fucking filthy on Felix. Again! That's another potential red card! That was so late, and it was studs up again on his ankle. What the fuck is going on? Off the ground, studs up. What's his fucking name? Samare. Samare should be off as well. This is a fucking joke. Yeah. And now what? Yeah. If fucking Ndidi, if Ndidi fucking comes and scores or assists now, which is so inevitable, then what? And then VAR, they're going to come out after the game, aren't they? They're going to be like, we made a mistake. Oh, we're so sorry. Whoopsie! Whoops! Whoopsie! Fucking, it should have been a red card. We got it wrong. Fuck me! They've done it again! It's another late tackle. The fucking trim on this. Let it go! Shave your head! You're bald! Go with it! Fucking hell, what is that on his skull? This game has driven me up the fucking wall. And we're winning. You wouldn't think we were winning. I'm just waiting for them to score some bullshit fucking goal. Phoebe, I lost it long ago, but I've not been this pissed off at a game. Brilliant ball from Palmer. Get it in there! Yes! Fuck off! What? What? Offside, apparently. Cucurella is off. It's off. It's off. I was just like in the momentum of it. It's a fantastic goal. It's offside. It's offside. I thought it was. Oh, VAR's out now. He might be on. He might be on. He's definitely off. Oh my God. It was Madueke that scored. There's a slight angle on the camera here, which might work in our favour. It's definitely off. This is, again, what I'm talking about. The fucking amount of time they waste. It's so offside. It's so clearly offside. We still didn't see the lines there, though. If they don't get someone sent off in this game, I will be so shocked. But also not at the same time. They are abusing our players. They are absolutely molesting our team. It's absolutely pissing it down. Felix, thank you, mate. Do appreciate it. Jackson. In pursuit. Oh, my God. My head's going to explode. There's the line. It's his arm. I'm not being funny. He's onside. It's here upwards that's offside. It's his fucking wrist and his hand. Have I not been clued up with the VAR update or whatever? What happened to not it's shoulder down? How can your fucking arm and your hand be an advantage, you cunts? His foot is offside. I wasn't looking at his foot. Ugh. I know, I'm joking. Clearly, it's clearly offside. Game's gone. Oh. Football's so robotic now, isn't it? It's just, oh. I think that's one of like my my proper, like, I'm showing my age sort of like when it comes to football, is just give me mid 2000 2010 sort of football and for the rest of my life. That's all I fucking want. Give me players like Charlie Adams lobbing Courtois from the halfway line any day. Those types of stupid fucking goals. I know that's pretty much what this game has been, though, at the same time, because it's been like crunch tackles, really, really rough challenges and all that. But at the same time, send the dirty git off. That's all I'm asking. If it's a red, send him off. Besides that, give me old school ball all the time. Please, I'm begging you. Can't really be like game's gone when he's offside. No. I wasn't referring to that. I just, if you're going to use fucking VAR, just use it properly. Like, I'm still not over. I just fucking, how was that not a red card? I'm so confused. Like, there's two real good shouts for a red card there. Soumaré and Ndidi shouldn't be on the pitch. Ball comes in. Nobody can long shot anymore. No, it's not a thing. Sanchez. Shite. Cucurella defends well. Sanchez collects. Caicedo is long shot king. What do you mean? Oh, fuck off. He is, but also it's such a rarity. Kovacic, Caicedo with the. I mean, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. Caicedo literally did show them. He put them in a back of net from the halfway line, didn't he, last season? So I can't really complain about no Charlie Adams goals when. But it's players like Charlie Adams, like it's people that don't look like they should be playing football. Geezers. Here we go. Is Skip. Here we go. Here's the chance, and it's in. Oh my God, he's hit the post. He's hit the post. McAteer skimming the outside of the post. That's all it takes. One attack. One attack. Don't touch it with your hands. Badiashile, for Christ's sake. Sanchez. Badiashile. Cucurella. Palmer. Does well. It's not out. Shut the fuck up. Darren Fletcher saying, mark where you were in the calendar the day that Palmer made 2 mistakes in a game in the Premier League. Shut the fuck up. Oh my God, Sanchez, mate. What are you doing? I think it's all kicking off. We don't know because they're not showing it. Caicedo's been booked. What a surprise. What a surprise. Sanchez got Caicedo booked basically there. Five minutes to go until half time. Christensen with the cross. Punched away by Sanchez. So offside. Is Ndidi. Yeah, so offside. If you're watching on YouTube, over 200 of you watching right now, please do smash the like button. Subscribe if you haven't done so already. We're still trying to get to 10,000 subscribers. If we could get to 100 likes before half time, that would be fantastic. Please do keep on doing what you do. If you're watching on TikTok, let's try and get to 10,000 likes on there. Keep tapping the screen. Share the live, all that good stuff. And follow if you haven't done so already. The highlights for this game will be up on TikTok at the full-time whistle. If you want to subscribe to my channel as well, if you're watching on TikTok, youtube.com/ChelseaFansXI, the link is also in my bio. Give it a tinkle. Here we go. Christensen with the cutback. It's Ndidi! That was the chance. Good thing he's shite. What a chance. He's absolutely fucked that, isn't he? What a chance. Vardy does well to win the ball off of Badiashile. It's all going Leicester's way now. It's all going Leicester's way now. He's got a little hand in the back and his legs go limp. He's got that in his back, but like that. And his legs go to jelly, and apparently that's a free kick. Free kick to Leicester. 2 minutes to play of regular time. They're going to score at some point in this game. It's coming. It is coming. What the fuck was that? Counter-attack is on. Play the right pass. We could be in here. Jackson, come on. Terrible first touch from him. The cross is off. Madueke! Oh, fuck! What a chance! It's a fantastic cross from Jackson. How has he put that wide? What a shocker of a free kick from whoever the fuck took that for them. Oh, it hit Jackson. Jackson blocked it. What a weird game this has been. What a really strange game this has been. 100 likes on the stream. Which means one thing only. Ladies and gentlemen. Hey! 10 o'clock. Thank you very much. Let's try and get to another 100. What a chance it was, eh? What a chance. Felix has been shite today. He's been fucking shite. Prove me wrong, Joao, please. Not an easy shot. Oh. Don't think we're watching the same game, guys. Caicedo. Palmer. Cucurella's on the overlap. Play him. He has. It's Cucurella. Call for handball. Get the corner. He has. I am Felix, and Felix is not in this game, boy. He's, I don't know what. I said Felix hasn't been great today, and the TikTok chat has taken massive offense to that, saying he's been great, and that he hasn't been shit at all. Frankly, I feel like we're not watching the same game. 4 minutes of additional time. We've already played 2. Enzo with the cross. Player goes down. Pen. TikTok likes Twinkle Toes. Felix has a big old following on TikTok, or fan base. Palmer's level has dropped massively. Well, it hasn't. It was always going to be hard to keep up maintain that level for every single game. As long as he has moments of class in every game, he can afford to not do it constantly. But he hasn't been himself today, for sure. Do you have an Insta? I do. It's just Harry CFXI. It's the same as everywhere. So like it is here, but without the dash. I've got nothing posted on there at the moment. I archived everything so that I could start again, and I just haven't got around to doing it. There goes the halftime whistle. It is Chelsea 1, Leicester 0, and again, I'm fucking fuming. I'm fuming. I'm absolutely fuming. I cannot believe that wasn't a red card. The game should be done, in my opinion. But what are you going to do? What are you going to do? Well, what is that? Hang on. 10k subs. Let's get this up off the screen. Sub count. Is that good? It's not good. There we go. Yeah, there we go. Half time. 1-0. You know, it could be worse. We could have conceded to Ndidi, who had a really, really good chance. Had a really, really good chance. It would be typical for us to draw 1-1 in the 90th. Madueke should have made it 2 for sure. Felix, he had chances for sure. Obviously, quite hard to get those attempts anywhere near the goal. I think the first one more than the one on the edge of the box where he volleyed was never really... I mean, it was going to be really tricky to keep that down, so I'm not going to criticise him too much. If anything, it was a better looking shot than the first one, which he had so much time, such a good opportunity, and he just fluffed it wide. Other than that, again, I'm just going to stick with my guns. I think he's been a bit of a frustrating watch. Same for Palmer. Same for Madueke. Madueke's had his chances as well. I just think, yeah, Felix off, Sancho on. I would rather keep Madueke on. I think he's been much more involved, much more of a risk against Leicester in terms of like what he's producing. But that's not to say he's, you know, no one's... Felix has been better than, has had more shots than Madueke. I give a fuck. 2 of them were shite! What are you talking about? He's had more shots. They were both terrible. What? Palmer's been quiet. Yeah, he hasn't been great either. I think he's had an off game, if anything. They were both shit. If you Felix fanboys are just going off of fucking stats, then fuck off. What are you talking about? Oh, he had more shots than me. Yes, they were fucking terrible. He might as well have just picked the ball up both times and just put it on the goalkeeper's fucking line to take a goal kick. He might as well just walked away from the shot. Oh, he's been shit, mate. Honestly, I'm fucking... Hello. Caicedo has had the worst shot of the half. He has, yeah. I remember now. He sliced it, didn't he? Put it wide. Man. Frustrating, honestly. That miss by Madueke may well cost us, yeah. It's... Jackson as well, by the way, has been phenomenal on the counter-attack, you know, getting in those tricky positions and just not giving up. Did I end the TikTok live? I didn't end the TikTok live. I'm close to. I'm gone very close to, must say. Get it on my tits. Best player has been Joao Felix. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Has he? Has he really? Jackson was good in the first. Yeah, the goal, fantastic from Jackson. And, you know, the counter-attack from their really shocking free kick started from Jackson in the first place, deflecting it off his cranium. And, you know, the best was after that. Enzo was the best, honestly. I think Enzo was very, very good. Why does this guy hate Felix so much? He's having a good game. There's worse players on the pitch. I didn't say there wasn't someone worse than Felix. I just think and Felix hasn't been fucking good at all. I just haven't. I've been more frustrated at Felix than anything. I don't hate him. And it's you fuckers that are making me not like him because you're backing him for no reason when he's done fuck all except sky the ball every single time he gets a chance. I don't understand what Enzo is seeing in Sanchez. Constant hospital passes. Yeah, I know. It's just proper deadly balls, isn't it? Suicide balls. Putting everyone in jeopardy. He got Caicedo booked there, frankly. I don't know what it's going to take. Are we really going to go into a January window and buy another goalkeeper? I don't think so. My cat Zola said that there was there were red cards. There should have been 2 red cards. I can't be asked. Right. Shall we have a look at what people are saying? Of course. First tweet that comes up is João Felix prop. João Felix won more duels, 6, completed more take-ons, 3, and made more tackles than any other Chelsea player in the first half. His first Premier League start of the season is going so well so far. Is it fuck? It's all well and good stat padding, like, you know what I mean? Like, just getting... I couldn't give a bollocks. He's been so frustrating to watch. It's all well and good saying all this sort of thing. I don't give a fuck. Yeah, João Felix looking cool and winning duels. Wow. What else has he done? That was so fucking obviously going to happen, wasn't it? I just don't think, based on this performance so far, that this is going to be a guaranteed. Like, if as soon as Neto's fit again, he's back in the team. There's no way this is even remotely challenging for that left wing position. These red cards, honestly. I'm so confused how they even have 9 men on the pitch. They should have at least 10. Indeed, he should have scored as well. Didi one's one of the worst. No idea how. Again, yeah. I need to see it back. I need to see it back. And Didi tackle. Yeah. I'm so confused how that isn't a red card. Just watching it back, it's ludicrous. It's absolutely ridiculous that hasn't been given as a red card. And it's so inevitably it's so obvious, isn't it, that he's going to fucking win it or equalise. It's only made for Man City. I just so often we don't get the chances that or the decisions that other teams do. Like it's I'd love to know what our rate is of like it benefiting us to not benefiting us. You know? Quite literally the definition of a red card. No attempt on the ball, studs up, down the Achilles. I know. What more do you want? And again, they're gonna come out. PGMOL are gonna come out and they're gonna be like, "Oh, sorry about it. We've done it again. We've done it again. Should have been a red card. Sorry. Whoopsie." You know. I'm so ready for them to come out and just say, "Wow, it's me," you know. Definitely a red. Sorry about it. We missed that one. Besides that, I don't think we've been bad. It's since their red card situation, the 2 red cards, that we've started to lose it a little bit, and then they've been getting more and more chances. But there's been chances from our part. We should have absolutely Madueke should have absolutely put it in the back of the net, or at least got it on target. Jackson has been fantastic. Other than that, you know, oh, fuck off, Matt, honestly. We've been decent. Defensive, got a bit ropey at the end to it. Yeah. It's Chelsea being Chelsea, is it not? Yeah. Again, though, the whole thing of, I know I'm going hard on some people, but like, and again, I will say Palmer hasn't been himself at all. Made a few mistakes as well. But he's getting kicked the fuck around the pitch. He's been getting kicked left, right, and centre. So if you think someone's going to have a great game when they're being battered, you know. Have opposing teams sussed out Palmer. Yeah, probably kick him about. It's the same thing with Eden, wasn't it? Eden Hazard was just getting kicked left, right, and centre all the time. So we'll have to wait and see. Sancho is coming on, is he? I don't think he is. Please make a substitution at halftime. I feel like we need to. Only Erling Haaland, 18, has scored more in the Premier League since the beginning of May than Nicholas Jackson with 11. So there's a statistic for you. Don't see Joao Felix getting that one, do you? Oh my God. Yeah, people are lapping up those Joao. Stat of like, he's won more duels, more take-ons, blah, blah, blah. But when watching the game, you wouldn't think he's doing anything, would you? Nkunku needs to be played. Do you think Nkunku would do more coming on in the second half? Not a Felix fan, but he had a good connection on the edge of the box. The one that went over the bar, yeah. It was, to be fair, it was good. It was a good miss. It was a really good miss. They're watching the foul back. I'm still baffled. Yeah, we're going to miss out on Nkunku, aren't we? someone I've been wanting to watch for fucking seems like years now. Such a bad challenge, blatant reds. What more do you need to do to get sent off? No idea. And if that comes and bites us on the arse, then what can we do? What can we do? Indeed, he scores or assists inevitably. What can you do? Everyone's out on the pitch. We're ready to go. If you're watching on YouTube, please do like the stream. Subscribe if you haven't done so already. Hit the bell notification to be notified of any future content on the channel. And if you're watching on TikTok, keep tapping that screen. Share the stream if you haven't done so already. And follow as well. It really does help. If you want to watch or subscribe to my YouTube channel, the link is in my bio, youtube.com/Chelsea Fans XI. Seven goals in the league so far for Jackson. It's so crazy to me how the TikTok chat and the YouTube chat is just so different to one another. TikTok absolutely loves Felix. YouTube saying he's done fuck all. He's doing nothing. He's had a couple of good chances, but he's fluffed his lines. The eye test would suggest I don't think he's had that good of a game. Stats-wise, he's doing great, isn't he? All those take-ons are going to win the game for us. All those successful duels. Wow. We're lucky. We're lucky to be witnessing so many take-ons and duels. We're underway. It was a short distance and lacked intensity. That's why it wasn't a red, apparently. Wow. It's a joke, isn't it? Oh, it's getting a bit chilly in here, I must say. It's horrible. It's 20-2. And it's absolutely, virtually dark outside. It is over the top with the praise. Oh God, it's just making me sound like I fucking hate him. I'm just not licking his ball bag as much as some people are by praising him as much as they are. He's been okay. It's not been a fucking performance where you're like, he's never going to play for Chelsea again. But in comparison, the way I was describing his performance compared to everyone else on TikTok, it just makes you think, fucking, I've got some vendetta against him. Jackson taken down. Free kick to Leicester. Has he got Deathly Hallows tattoo? He does. The referee has a Harry Potter tattoo on his wrist. So 15,000 likes on TikTok. If we could try and get to, what's a good aim to go for here? 25k? I don't even know. The ref is cringe. Jackson in pursuit. It's 5:30 in the morning for me, says Adrian. Wow. Leicester have gone to a 4-5-1. TikTok have outnumbered us. Just a bit. Ugh. Very true. Very, very true, in fact. It's been a bit of a poor start to the second half. Chelsea all over the place. Leicester players all over the place as well, but more so on the floor. I think Chelsea have come out with a bit of pep in their step to give them a good kick in as well. Caicedo. Thoughts on Ndidi and Samari's yellow card? They should both be sent off, mate. But apparently there wasn't enough intensity in their fouls for them to be warranted as a red card. So, what the fuck do I know? Denisa, can you fuck off, please? Thank you. Kukurea. I might have to put a jacket on. I'm a bit chilly. I'm a bit nippy right now, I must say. Madueke. Lovely little ball rolls. Look at that take on. Right off the pitch. You don't see João Felix doing that, do you? Running out of play. I'm freezing. Ugh. So obvious they're going to score, is it? Are we playing in the week? We're playing against Heidenheim, Bundesliga sides, in on Thursday in the Conference League. Midweek game. Badia Shield pushed in the back by Ndidi. That's another yellow, ref! Blatant push in the back there. I'm from Indonesia, says Ras. Do you know that Indonesia won against Saudi Arabia? I did not know that, but now I do. So thank you for letting me know. Nice and snug now. Oh, don't I look it? Do I look nice and snug? Oh. Oh. Here's Madueke. Cuts insides. Cole Palmer. Lovely pass. João Felix shoots. Palmer. Gets the cross off. It's not great. None of this has been great so far. Enzo. Yeah, Mando, it's so reactionary, isn't it, for Palmer? Palmer's got such a high expectation right now. Where he didn't score in the first half of a game, and people are calling him a fraud, saying that he's lost it and that he's not as good anymore. Crazy, isn't it? Harry Potter tap makes you immediately a melt. I mean, I'm not saying you're wrong. Oh, good cross, good chance. When you're streaming next, you should play Cyberpunk 2077. Very good game. Didn't that come out like 5 years ago and it was shite? But now, after all loads of updates, it's good again. Oh, I've got to crack me neck. This has got 1-1 written all over it. Arjun, good to see you, mate. It does. Hopefully be back up and running playing some FIFA this week. Try and finish the career mode season. And then once that's done, we're back to playing proper games because FIFA can suck my ass. Sanchez's passing is so fucking annoying, man. Caicedo, Enzo, lovely play. Here's Joao Felix. He's got players in support. He finds Jackson. It's a lovely pass. Jackson, great chance. Palmer, you fucking idiots! Madueke blocks it from going in. It should have been 2. It should have been 2. Madueke has blocked it on the line. Oh. Give me strength. Oh, fuck me. Ruined my holiday. He's going to lose his job. That's shocking. Oh, Madueke, Felix, Fofana, and Fernandez are all rubbish. Well, it's hard to disagree. I've never rated Enzo. I think Enzo's having a good game today, though. Or at least his first half was good. Here's Jackson. Oh, Palmer wins it. Here he comes. Oh. Goal kick. Steve, mate, happy birthday to your granddaughter. Hope you're having a fantastic day. Hope she is too. This has got disaster written all over it, doesn't it? Enzo's having a good game. I said that. I did say he was having a good game. Does that count as a shot on target for Palmer? I don't think it does, because it's his own player that's blocked it. Instead of leaping, right? Like instead of like jumping up, he should have dove forward. I'm so confused why he didn't think, instead of just jumping up, obviously like the ball's still going to come in your direction. You fucking dive out the way. Best and worst players so far. Fucking Felix has been terrible. Get him off. I'm joking. I I mean, Sanchez is just inherently the worst player on the pitch whenever he plays. So, I mean, that's cheating. Jackson's been the best by a mile, I think. I think Cucurella's been good as well today. Enzo's been good. I think worst player probably it probably has been Madueke, to be fair. Badiashiel's been decent. He's been all right. Bit shaky in defense, but at times, but some of his passes have been great. Like there, João Felix. Oh, looks for Palmer. Deflected corner ball. Oh, fuck off. And now TikTok are like, what has Madueke done bad? Why has he been bad? Tell us why he's been bad. Oh, we think he's been fantastic. Fuck off. Corners. Madueke's been all right in instances, but for the most part, he's run the ball out of play. He's missed a sitter. He's blocked a goal going in. We've hit the woodwork more than any team in the league this season. Darren Fletcher's saying that we're likely to be the most unlucky team in the league right now. Madueke. João Felix fouled in the middle of the pitch. Rich, mate, you're right. You're very right. I imagine that to be the case. Yeah, Bray, me as well, mate. Me as well. Very confused. I'm convinced the people on TikTok aren't watching the games as ballers. I mean, you're probably right. Cucurella. Colwell with a fantastic attempt of a cross there. My day's been all right. It's barely started, to be fair. I've woken up, had a shower, had a cup of coffee. And then the match started, so. George Peckham's dodgy stick stopped working, so, I mean, you can count that as a, my day's ruined now. Skip. McAteer crosses in. Jamie Vardy's there. Badiashile gets it away. Sent the lady out in the cold to walk the dog. Nah. No. I would never do such a thing. Just watching the Jackson goal back. Just non-stop perseverance to get through there. Enzo doing massively well to get the ball to carry on. We do need a second goal desperately here. Jackson being pulled on the shirt. Caicedo. Leicester should wake us up. Well, it's only a matter of time before something happens, isn't it? Something's bound to happen where we're like, shit. How have we let this happen? Madueke looks to get round his man. He does. That's never a free kick. Play on. Madueke, he does. Plays it in. Cleared away. Survivor Series on at 11 p.m. tonight. Reese, mate, I hate to be the bearer of bad news. And to quote Wade Barrett, I've got some bad news. But it's next week, mate. It's next week. So I don't know what plans you had in place. But Survivor Series is next Saturday, not this Saturday. I can sense the disappointment. Your weekend is fucked now. And if Chelsea draw or lose, it's going to get even worse. Here's Madueke again. Passes Enzo Fernandez. It goes wide. Oh my God, we are one subscriber away from the last 100 bastard subscribers before I hit 10,000. Fuck me. Let's get this show on the road, shall we? If you're watching on TikTok, if you're watching on YouTube and you haven't subscribed, please do subscribe. Get me past 10,000 and then I will never ask you to subscribe ever again. It has taken so much longer than it needs to. Here's Madueke. Jackson, close him down, mates. What is my FPL looking like these days? I have not changed it in months. I have 4 points so far. And ironically, my team name is Reese's Hamstring. So I'm second. Wait, what? Where's my league? Oh, I'm second in my league. Come on. You're 42nd. You are, yeah. I'm doing all right. Considering I never changed my team. Harry Winks got injured, but he did get me 1 point. So there's that. We're well into the 900s now, boys and girls. Thank you very, very much. I really do appreciate it. Ladies and gentlemen. Hey! 10 o'clock. Thank you very much indeed. We're knocking on that fucking 10K's door. A 10-hour special stream will happen at the soonest convenience. Once I hit 10,000 subscribers. As I said, the missus is going away for a weekend to see her mother in the next couple of weeks. So if we could hit 10K before she goes away, then the weekend that she's away, we can do a 10,000 subscriber special. I'm fairly sure the dog's going with her as well. So it's just me, baby. Just me festering in my own fucking mess, my office, doing, playing games, being an absolute degenerate. Something that I haven't been able to really do for quite some time, which my girlfriend has made me better. But goodness me, I miss being a little dosser in my bedroom. Just occasionally, you know. But now I've got all these responsibilities. I've got a house. I've got a fucking dog. Oh God, what a hard life I live, eh? Jesus. Enzo with the cross all the way through. No, the last month it was all right. It was just that one day, and then it all snowballed because of the international break, made it a little bit longer, and then also I missed the last stream because I was on pitch side as a guest on there for the Chelsea Arsenal game, so I was missing for that. But the Noah game, someone passed away that I was quite close to growing up, or their dad rather, but I was close to his dad. So I needed a couple of days to sort of, you know, reflect and all that sort of thing. Just wasn't in the mood because it happened right before the game against Noah was about to start, like half an hour before, and I was like, I can't be fucked. I'm not in the mood. But it is what it is. You know, substitutions. They're coming. Dante is all right, mate. No worries. Thanks, guys. Yeah, like I said, it was my best friend growing up's dad, who I was always like really close with. So it just hit home, you know, with all these things making me feel like an old man. Turning 30 next year, it was one of those things that just caught me off guard, you know. So and I got to watch the game with the missus. Loads of goals. Glad I didn't do the watch along for it because I would have had to have edited fucking 7 goals or whatever it was in the end into a highlights thing. And those kind of games, they're so boring to do watch alongs for because it's just like, wow, it's another one. I'm 30 next October. That can't be a surprise, unless you think I look older. Palmer's calling players Muppets. Things you love to see. I hate goals. No, in a game like that, it's fun to watch, but like in terms of like watching it on camera, look 40. Cheers. Appreciate it. It's because I've got a bit of timber on at the moment. I'm trying to cut it down. That and the beard. If I shaved, I'd look like a fucking child. You thought I was at least 35? Jesus Christ. Yeah, this second half has stank, by the way. Look, it's been really bad. Definitely there for the taking, a goal for Leicester, I must say. Well, what about me looks old? I don't have any white hairs. I've got a full head of hair. I have no wrinkles. Might be I've got a couple of bags, but someone's saying that they're what? Where was it? I can't believe you're 7 years old. I'm 7 years older than you, and somehow I look older. The fuck does that mean? Kukurea. Absolutely decked. It is the beard. But then at what point does a beard, like fucking 22-year-olds have... I had a beard. I've had a beard since I was 20. So the last 9 fucking years I've had a beard. And people have always said, fucking hell, you don't look your age. Can 20-year-olds these days not grow a beard? Oh, Jackson nearly threw. Fuck me, this game's boring suddenly. Where are we in the league right now? Harry looks his age. I look 29. I feel like those that are saying I look older probably aren't in their 20s. They're probably a lot older, a lot younger rather. Does that make sense? Oh, Buddy Shield, you had no one challenging you there. People will always look older when you're young. Madueke, are you going to release the ball, son? Gets it away. Fofana. Caicedo. Jackson! Great save, Enzo! It counts! Yes! It ends a clock from the depths of absolutely fucking nowhere. We did not deserve a goal. We did not deserve a goal. Enzo helps Jackson get the first. Jackson helps Enzo get the second. It's 2-0, baby. Scrappy, scrappy second half, but we've got the goal. And now, hopefully, the game is done. 15 minutes to go. 2-0 to the Blues. Or the Whites in this count, in this case. Enzo Fernandez, he's had a great game today. Very, very, very fitting that he gets a goal today, should I say. Deserving of a goal. Very deserving of a goal. You know? What the fuck is his celebration all about? Oh. Thank God we got the second goal. What was it? On the statement you said earlier about kicking about kicking that many goals being a boring game. Well, if we kick that many goals against United or something. Well, of course not in that instance. I mean 7-0 against the team that no one's ever heard of, and most of them are delivery drivers for Amazon. It's, you know, completely different sort of thing. 7-0 against the team you should be winning 10-0 against is hardly impressive. And it's more of like a charity vibe or like a pre-season, like, way. Whereas if you score 7 against United or City or whoever, that 7th goal is just as important and as big as the first. Palmer with a cross in. I was going to say it was a good one, but it wasn't. Well, I mean, we were, what was it? Whatever the score was, by like the 70th minute, most people had gone home. Because they were like, well, what's the fucking point? What's the point of being here? Quite a few of you watching on YouTube. Please do keep liking the video. Subscribe if you haven't done so already. Let's try and get to 200 likes on the stream. 45 away. That would be fantastic if we could. Well, yeah, 7-0 against a bunch of delivery drivers is you know, pizza drivers. Are we about to make some substitutions finally, please? Wu Fei. What a name. Oh, no, it's Leicester with more substitutions. Clean sheet? Do you watch rugby at all? I do not. I've tried on several occasions. It's better than NFL though, I'll tell you that much. It's good. It's just not for me, you know. I'm a hard nut to crack when it comes to other sports, other than football, and like getting properly invested in them. I think the only other thing I'd watch, Palmer finds Madueke, shoots, decent chance, good save. The only other thing I watch is snooker, and that's only when because the times that they play is like during work hours. It's just something I can have on in the background when I'm working, you know. So, not saying it's the most exciting sport in the world, but it's something to put on in the background. Madueke and Romeo Lavia coming on. With 10 minutes to go. Joao Felix doesn't make the full 90. And Caicedo coming on. Did I say Madueke? Nkunku. Nkunku and Lavia coming on, sorry. And Felix, Caicedo coming off. Snooker is elite. Snooker's great. I go through waves of watching it. It's if you I don't know, I feel like you needed to have grown up watching it with your dad or like an older relative to understand I don't know, like why it's fun to watch. But I can fully understand if you've never watched it and you watch it, you're like, this is fucking boring. I get it. But it's a good little sport to get into watching wise and playing. Not that I've never played snooker, but I've always watched it. Back in the day, you just turn up and play. There's a like a pool bar, snooker bar near where I grew up. And they have a snooker hall upstairs, which you used to just be able to say, like, can I rent a table for so-and-so amount of time? And they'd be like, yeah, go on, go upstairs. Now I think you have to be a paid member. But I think that's more so just to maintain the tables and everything. Look at this fucking guy. Body a shield. Colwill. Clock is running down. Madueke. Good pass. Finds Badiashile once again. Oh. Football is miles clear of rugby. It absolutely is. And that's even in the current state that football is. Reminder, I will be live at the full-time whistle, or just after, for 10, 15 minutes or so, just to talk about the game, talk about what we saw, do a little review of the game. So please do join me after the game for that, as Leicester are through. It could be a penalty. Somehow it's not. I'm baffled about... I need to see another angle of that. Because that looked like a penalty. They're going to VAR. It's a penalty. It would be very harsh. No foul. No foul. Jadon Sancho making an appearance for the first time in a little while. A little while. He is just standing there, yeah. So the crowd have just been shown. The crowd have just been shown the foul or the tackle, and they're not happy. It's crazy to me how many empty seats there are with 5 minutes. Yeah, it's 2-0, but like, we've been pretty shit in this second half and shaky. If they got a penalty there, that'd be 2-1. You're into the last 5 minutes to try and get a thing. The amount of empty seats is outrageous. He definitely leaves a leg out there. I'm sorry. Fofana definitely leaves a leg out there. Like, he is intentionally trying to put him off a little bit. I am surprised that that's not been like looked at longer, but I'm happy it's not been given. If it had been given, I would have been like, what a fucking idiot. But it's not like the guy ran into his leg. Like, he didn't change his direction. It wasn't even Ndidi. They keep saying it's Ndidi, but it's not. It's Mavididi. Mavididi? Didi? Even the commentator said Ndidi, but it's not. Yeah, the pen cancels out the, or the lack of a penalty cancels out the red card. don't really. I can see what you mean, but that's not how the game works. I'm like they should be down to 10 men. We really could have boosted our goal difference here if that had just been a red card and then batter them. But 2 reds, we're never going to get 1. So Sanchez, 2 minutes to go. I'm freezing. Lavia. Sancho. Cucurella. We've got a good hold of the ball right now. And Nkunku running down the clock. Well, minute to go. Last time, please do smash the like button and subscribe if you haven't done so already, and hit the bell notification to be notified of any future content on the channel. We're 30 likes away from our goal of 200 likes, so if you haven't done so already, please do like the stream. Let's try and push for 200 before the end of the game. Thank you to everyone that has watched. I will be live, as I said, right after the game on YouTube and on TikTok for a match review, 10, 15 minutes or so, just to talk about the game and all that sort of stuff. But yeah, good result. Where are we now? Should we have a look at the table? I feel like now is a safe time that we can. We are now within just 1 point of Manchester City. They've got Tottenham next. Liverpool are playing bottom of the table. Southampton, they are currently 6 points clear of us right now with a game in hand. So as long as we keep on winning, and Nkunku blazes it way over the bar. As long as we keep on winning, we'll be all right. Dewsbury Hall getting some game time. 5 minutes of additional time. We've got Aston Villa next. They, as of right now, are in 9th. They have Palace today in just a few minutes. They are on a back-to-back loss streak at the moment. So it'll be interesting to see how those around us do perform. Arsenal have Forest, of course. They're 4th and 5th. You've got Brighton. They've got Bournemouth. Fulham against Wolves. Newcastle and West Ham. It's... where are West Ham? They're 14th. It's very tight. It's very, very tight at the top. A lot of people saying, well, we're not really 3rd, are we? Fucking Johnny Minerals the other day saying that people that are happy seeing what they're seeing at the moment are positivity merchants, or what is it? Toxic positivity. Fucking hell. It's rich. It's rich, isn't it? Because when we were shite, like really shite, he was one of the only people that were positive, like toxic positivity. Now everyone's happy again. He's unhappy. You can't have it always, Johnny boy. You can't have it always. Just appreciate what's happening right now. We're actually doing all right for a change. That said, penalty. Offside. Wow. Wow. What a chance. They were in. They were in there. They're going to go to VAR, no doubt. Oh, my God. He's off. He's off. Oh, wait. He's on. He's onside. He's onside. It's a penalty. Fuck. It's a penalty. It's a penalty every day of the week. He's onside. They've confirmed that. They've given the penalty. Wow. We're allergic to clean sheets. It's going to be Jordan Ayew that takes it. If we fluff this, if they score this, come on, Sanchez! Come on, Sanchez, please! He got a hand to it, but he's tipped it into the goal. It's a fucking weird penalty. Oh. Surely there's not enough time. Surely they do not have even remotely enough time. It's Enzo Fernandez, man of the match. I feel like that's harsh on Jackson, but probably is Enzo, more involvement in the game. If we fuck this now, so our goal difference is now 8, I think, or 9. So we're level on Man City. It's a bit early to be worried about that sort of thing, but just blow the whistle, please. Fofana with the throw. Corner ball. Blow it! Blow it! We just got it in the corner now. We've been dispossessed. Counter-attack is on. Enzo with the handball. Surely that's a yellow card. I swear to God. Get it out! The amount of empty seats is a fucking laugh. Honestly, it's a joke. Where have you got to be? You're beating the traffic. I get that. But where the fuck do you have to be at 2:30 in the afternoon on a Saturday if you're going to the game? If you're going to the game in the first place, surely you haven't got anything else that you've got on. There we go. Game's finished. 2-1. We made it harder than we needed to do. But fuck me, we got over the line. 2-1 to Chelsea. Thank you, everyone that's watched. Again, please do like the video, subscribe, hit the bell notification to be notified of any future content on the channel, of which I will be live in about 5 minutes' time on this channel and on TikTok to discuss what we have just seen. With that said, I'll see you in a bit. My name is Harry Out the Chelsea. And